All right, guys. So welcome to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. Okay, reason why I'm doing this video. I'm already in game. Okay, playing Fortnite. Woke up this morning again to the noise campaign, the police sirens, plus the car honking in the background, and had breakfast. I started, to actually went to brush my teeth again, and came out of the bathroom, entered to my bedroom, uh, went to a fixation drill of staring at my blanket, and we hear the police siren, right? Talk about my blanket being green, and you know, uh, early on in my targeting, as well up to, I would say, a decade and a half, they would send people to take out money in front of me to try to psychologically bribe me and to join into their cult and to not say anything about what was being done to me. So I play Fortnite, I don't usually accept friend requests from people who send me friend requests. I've had a couple people send me friend requests and not accept it. So as you see, I don't know if yeah. So in the beginning of the video, you'll see that this individual. See, now they send word to him that I'm recorded, so he left. See, he sent me the message. He says, "I found the van." Right? Anyhow, so I don't usually accept friend requests from people. Okay, but as soon as I accepted this individual friend request, the police started using their sirens. Okay, so again, like I said, now that I'm recording, they send word to that individual that he's recording. So let's leave the game. Because think about it. Why would he leave when he just told me that he found the van? Okay? Now, what's the significance of them doing this? So I talk about how they all send you subliminal message about being kidnapped, right? So they try to kidnap you. They'll use vans, particularly white vans, or basically the color van that they use in my targeting, like white, blue, black vans. Now we know about the CIA and the FBI history of snatching people up off the street, right, in vans. So I am well aware of what it is that they do, right? Their methods and their tactics, okay? And basically what they're doing, because of the criteria that they have set for people who they have diagnosed with mental illness, and again, this is their criteria, right? And we know that what they do in creating these criteria is, one, to avoid accountability for what they have done and they continue to do, and to hide behind psychiatry and psychiatric labeling of victims of their crimes. So we know that. And the reason why I say we, okay, is because there are people out there who know what's going on. And I said because there are people out there, I hear the police, I'm hearing the police siren. Okay? So, again, just letting you guys know and understand what's going on. Okay? And like I said, exposing them is what I'm supposed to do. Okay? It's not something that I wanted to do, but by them targeting me in such a way, by them manipulating, doing covert actions, negative actions against me, and then try to recruit me into their little cult. Not, I shouldn't say little cult, but in their super cult. Okay, that and I said no. Okay. Also, if you look at what's happening, particularly, oh, you came back. Okay. Wow. Okay, bro. I guess they must be really, really feeling confident because you left and you came back. Okay. Okay, this is a different person. Same name, Zola FL, but they had a number behind the name. I can't. Well, they have some numbers behind it. I don't exactly know. Can't remember what that number is, or what those numbers. Okay, but yeah. I am in no way ever going to become silent. I am in no way ever going to make them think or believe that I accept what's being done in order to manipulate, create informed consent. Okay? I don't care what they do. Like I said, they have threatened to take away my disability, which again they can do. There's nothing I can do at this point. But if they do, I just go. Like I said, I'll fight it. I wait till that moment comes, and then, I'll fight it. Okay. So yeah, these are some of the tactics that they engage in, and I'm so glad to be recording it so you guys can see and have an understanding, a better understanding of how they target you. Now, for those TIs who are younger than me, okay, because they have, and people who they're targeting that are younger than me, way younger than me, this will be a blueprint, right? So that they can look at, so that they can know the tactics, the methods, and it wouldn't be easy for them to do this to future generation going forward. Okay, awareness is key, but the only how you're going to have awareness is that if you have people who are aware of these things, people who have gone through what you are going through. Okay, and those individuals that had gone through what you are going through, make the courageous decision to expose it so that you won't have to go through the things that we went through. Now, you might go through some of it, okay? But at least you will be well prepared to avoid the traps, to avoid the manipulation, to know about the technology, to know what it does, to know how you should analyze your behavior when it appears overt. Because at some point, depending on the severity of your targeted, you will become consciously aware. And through that conscious awareness, you're going to be confused. Okay? And it is meant to confuse you. Okay? But always remember, right, that these people have been doing this to you for a long time. Okay? They have been doing this to you behind the scenes, and their members, it could be your best friend, could be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, all right? Could be family members, okay? So, again, this is why I do what I do. This is why, regardless of the threat, I still continue to expose it. And when I recognize that I'm being targeted, right? And when I recognize that, like I've had friend requests sent to me before, but this individual was very adamant. I didn't accept the friend request at first, so he kept jumping in front of me, blocking my path. So I said, okay, you know what? Let me see what it is that they're up to. And I accepted the friend request, but then I said to myself, as soon as this mission is finished, I'm going to unfriend him and block him. But I wanted to see what they were going to do. And sure enough, as soon as I accepted the friend request, they started with the police siren. Okay? All right? So, again, they're always trying to manipulate you, right? And the fact that as TIs, we don't truly trust a lot of people. Not to say that we can't trust people, but there are levels to how we trust people. Okay? All right? As with any group of people or any person who have been traumatized by a psychological torture program, right? It's not to say we can't trust. We just trust. We can trust, but we're more cautious. Okay? So me accepting a friend request from somebody online doesn't mean anything. All right? It's not the same as somebody coming up to me in public and trying to be my friend. Okay? That's not gonna happen. All right? So let's get that straight. So I want you to understand how they will move the bar to suit their narrative, so they can continue to get away with these things. And I'm not gonna allow them. I'm not gonna allow them, because the notion that, or the thought of their way of thinking is that that if I accept a friend request, because I know how they think, from somebody online, then that means that I'm fixed, right? So I'll give you an example. Whenever the word fix is being said, they will do the car honking. And that's why I said you gotta be intelligent. I shouldn't say intelligent enough, but you gotta be, well, I guess so. I guess intelligent, yeah. Intelligent enough to understand how they try to get away with these psychological torture programs. Okay? And if you read, there's a document that I have, okay, a PDF document, and it talks about the Bush era torture program. Okay? And how that they can torture someone, they were torturing people, and because they had redefined what torture was, they needed to have a psychiatrist, right, in the building. Now, it doesn't have to be in the same room as they're torturing individuals, but in the same building. And that made it legally okay for them to commit torture. All forms of torture: physical torture, psychological torture. We're talking about waterboarding, okay? All these things. But you have to understand the neurosis of these people, okay? And so as much as they want to profile us TIs, because remember, we're experimented on, right? We are the evidence that they want to get rid of. Okay? This is what this is about. We are the evidence that they want to get rid of, so they can get away with what they have done and what they continue to do to myself and to others. Just like MK Ultra program, they never really ended the program. Okay, they just found a new ways to hide it. Just like COINTELPRO, they never ended COINTELPRO. They just figure out a new way to hide their COINTELPRO program. And they made it very difficult for whistleblowers to come forward and expose what it is that they're doing. Okay? These people, I keep saying, have the dark triad personality traits. And it's heavily into them. Okay? Meaning that they, right, are 100% psychopathic, sociopathic, right, narcissistic, but the thing is, they're in position of authority. You know, the dark triad personality types, they will always seek positions of power, positions within the government in which they'll have power, positions within law enforcement so that they can have power, position within the security agencies so that they can have power. But guess what? That makes them very effective, right? It makes them very effective in terms of, you know, times of warfare or civil unrest, because they have no problem committing mass murder. They have no problems manipulating others, and they're very good at it, manipulating others to commit genocide, to commit atrocities. Okay? And they surround themselves with experts in those fields. Okay? And they use status and money plus anonymity, to which these professionals, these psychiatrists and psychologists, right, these physicists and chemists, because, you know, they create the drugs, right? They create all kinds of drugs. So understanding this is what we have to know and be prepared, because we also have to develop some of those traits, not to hurt the people around us, but when it comes to what these individuals will do to us, we have to also let them know that we're also capable of doing it to them. Okay? It's like a deterrent. So when other countries have nuclear weapons, it deters other countries who also have nuclear weapons to attack them. Okay? This is the fundamental principle of deterrence, right? That when it comes to force, an equal or greater amount of force is necessary for deterrence. Okay? They know that. We must know that. Okay? We must know that. All right? So, I hope this video is very informative. And again, to these dark triads out there, understand me when I say this. Okay? My purpose is to see you 100% eliminated. And I'm not talking about eliminating your life. But if you come for my life, yours will be eliminated. Okay? What I'm talking about is the removal of positions of power to where you and others like you will not be able to continue to commit atrocities, to commit non-consensual human experimentation without consent, right? That's what it means, right? Non-consensual human experimentation. When you have laws that make it illegal to do such experiments without the consent of the victim of these experiments. Okay? So, the next time you think or you believe that you can try to manipulate me in such a way as to trying to have me silence myself, because you're not going to silence me. Okay? Actually, you can't. I already told you the only way how you can do that. But you would not manipulate me to the point where I become silent against your atrocities and about your atrocities. It's not going to happen. Sorry. Okay? All right. So let me finish my mission, and I'll speak to you guys on the next video.